Hey, what's up everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, this is October, or rather the way Marcus Brownlee likes to put it, it's the Tech-Tober. Just because over the last 1 to 1.5 months, there have been so many exciting announcements about the consumer electronics industry, and today specifically we're going to talk about laptop replacements. Now, we have seen the events which are coming from Microsoft, from Google, and also from Apple, and they have been quite clearly pointing towards replacing the laptop. Now, why is that? The industry as a whole right now is moving more towards what's called the hub and spoke model, which means rather than having really heavy laptops, which was like around 3+ kilograms, almost like 2 years ago, now you have a very powerful workstation which sits either in your home or in your office, and then you have the end devices like tablets and laptops, which are not that powerful, but just powerful enough to get your work done. In this direction, the announcements made by all the 3 big players in the market has been really exciting. And let's take a minute to kind of go through what the announcements were and what it means for us.
So this is Surface Pro X. It's a cutting edge 2-in-1. It's 5.3 millimeters thin at its thinnest point. It's worth looking at if you can see that.
Now, the most exciting announcement, of course, it came from Microsoft, because the way Microsoft has been approaching the laptop replacement is just amazing to see how aggressive they are. Now, with the Surface Pro X, you get really one of the best specs which are out there, which is 60 gigs of RAM. You have a pretty huge screen. You get 2 USB Type-C ports, and you just get a little bit of everything. And now combined with the Windows, which is made just for tablets or laptop replacements, I think this can be a pretty good deal. I haven't personally tried it out yet, but I expect something really big coming from Microsoft's end. Also, if you have been following Microsoft quite for a bit, you know that whenever they put X at end of any of their products like Xbox One X or something like that, you know that they are getting serious. So I have pretty high expectations, and also just the way announcement was done that you can see for yourself, it was just amazing, and I'm quite looking forward to it. Now, before we go on to the next part of the video, if you really like what's here, please leave a like, please subscribe, and let's go to the next one.
iPad.
So this is the new 7th generation iPad. 10.2-inch Retina display, support for Apple Pencil and a full-size smart keyboard, and as you would expect, great cameras, sensors, and ultra-fast wireless, all packed into a thin and light design that's durable and weighs about a pound.
Now, the next big announcement obviously came from the side of Apple. Now, this was not a big hardware announcement because hardware for Apple has not changed that much since the Pro announcement, but the software this time was really phenomenal. I see it myself, so I use an iPad Pro, and since the update, my workflow has changed completely, which we'll talk about in a bit. Now, the 2 big advantages which came with the software update was, first, you get a desktop class browser, which is a huge advantage. And the second one is that you can directly plug in USB devices and use the File Explorer just to access all your data on the go. So you don't really need a laptop anymore. Now, all these changes that come from the side of Apple are quite exciting because they can do it much faster, and you can already see them making the changes, making the patches, and the version is getting more and more stable. Is it at a level that I can just kind of throw my laptop away and just start using my iPad Pro all the time? No, but not yet. The way it's progressing, I can already see in the next 6 to 7 months, if they keep up with the pace, I can see my laptop going away.
Pixelbook Go is lighter than Pixelbook, but we still managed to add a battery that is 15% larger.
Last but not least is the announcement from Google's side. Now, we all might argue that it's not really a tablet, but from the way it's going, it definitely is headed in the laptop replacement category. Now, with the price point of almost $650 and the capability that you see on board, Google is going in the right direction. Does that mean that we are not expecting a Google tablet, something that is a response to what Apple and Microsoft are doing? Definitely not. We do expect something to come from that direction, but with Pixel Go, I have pretty high expectations. So in a couple of weeks, we would have the review of the Pixelbook Go, and then we'll see, and then we can have the trade-off between the different devices. Now, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you like to keep up with the content. Leave a like if you really enjoyed this video. And comment down below what do you think about these releases that came from Apple, Google, and Microsoft. Also, if you'd like to keep up with the latest updates in tech, I really recommend that you follow Marcus Brownlee, which goes under the name of MKBHD, just in case for some reason you're not following him. I think he's a pretty cool guy and has some really good content, so highly recommended. And until next time, take care of yourself and have a good one. Peace.